Hey everybody, how's it going? Another exciting edition here of Melrose Scoop. I'm here with Jeana McNeil of the BYOBag initiative here at Melrose. Jeana, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here on the Melrose Scoop.
Absolutely. So tell us, what is BYOBag? What's the initiative? How did you guys, come up with it?
Yeah, great question. So BYOBag stands for Bring Your Own Bag Initiative. And really, we're part of the Melrose Recycling Committee, which, as you may know, is an all-volunteer group. We work with the city on a range of recycling, waste reduction issues. So BYOBag is really a focus on getting people to transition from using single-use bags, especially plastic bags, to reusable bags.
There
like
we go.
This.
Yeah.
So hence, Bring Your Own BYOBag Initiative.
Excellent. And how did you guys come up with this initiative originally?
Yeah, that's a great question. So as part of the recycling committee, we deal with a lot of things related to waste disposal, or we get in touch with a lot of issues related to waste disposal. And we learned that nationally, but also in Melrose, plastic bags getting into the recycling stream is actually a huge problem. It tangles up the machinery. They're not recyclable through our curbside single stream recycling. So that kind of got us thinking about, plastic bags, how big of a problem are they? And then we started looking into it, and we learned that on average Americans use 326 plastic bags a year.
Wow.
Per person.
Wow.
Per person.
Not even
right?
per family.
No, per person.
Oh.
And these are numbers from the plastics industry, right? So this isn't some environmentalist data. This is the plastics industry, their own data.
They use to pump up their stock price, probably.
Yeah. Look how many bags we sell.
Yeah.
So if you do the math and you think there's 28,000 people in Melrose and we're all using 326 bags a year, that's like 9 million plastic bags every single year. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
And then you might say, well, why? Well, plastic bags, that's a lot. Maybe we don't need that many, but is that really a big deal? And it actually is. Some of the things, I don't know if you follow sort of issues around plastic pollution in the ocean, that sort of thing. There are estimates that by 2050, the ocean will have, in terms of tonnage, more plastic than fish.
Oh.
Right? So it's bad, right? And then if you're eating fish, the fish end up eating the plastic, and then we eat the fish, the nice tasty swordfish and salmon and stuff. So, it kind of comes full circle to what we bring home from the store and what we, might accidentally get, it blows around, gets stuck in a tree, makes its way into the waterways. So this is kind of how this became a big issue for Melrose, or for the Bring Your Own Bag initiative here in Melrose. The other thing that we found out is that there are a lot of cities and towns, actually 55 of them now in Massachusetts, that have passed ordinances or bylaws to limit plastic bags. So really to kind of use, regulation in a sense to, again, encourage people to bring their own bag as opposed to, using these single-use plastic bags or even paper bags over and over again.
Okay, is there anything like that happening or underway in Melrose that's proposed at all?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're really focusing on educating people right now around why it's important to bring your own bag. We are actually, though, actively talking to the alderman and the mayor about this issue. And we've had some really good conversations. We're also doing outreach to businesses to take their kind of pulse on what something like that might mean if we were to introduce or pass an ordinance in Melrose. And we've talked to a lot of residents, folks in the community. We actually did an event a few weeks ago where people came up to us and said, because we had a banner, Bring Your Own Bag Melrose, and they said, oh, are we going to ban plastic bags here? And we said, oh, do you think that would be a good idea? And mostly they said yes, they're very supportive of it. So a lot of good signs around, people's willingness to embrace what we're up to, and just kind of looking long term and understanding the magnitude of the issue with single-use bags and other single-use kind of plastics that we have.
Okay, great. So if you aren't maybe the greatest person at using a single bag, that kind of might be me. So I need to get into the habit of using, single bags, which we try to. Where obviously we can get these bags at places like Shaw's, wherever or people are selling groceries. Any other kind of resources where easy places or where you can get inexpensive reusable bags?
Yeah, actually you can. So Bill, for you today, I have brought you this bag.
Fantastic.
Solving that problem, at least partially. So yeah, you're absolutely right. There's lots of places where you can buy plastic bags and reusable bags, and those can be as inexpensive as 75 cents or $1. A lot of places give them away for free. We've actually gotten about 1,500 reusable bags donated, 1,000 from the Melrose Bank, very generous.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and so we're at outreach events, distributing those. We'll be at the Farmers Market on August 10th, distributing some reusable bags.
Cool.
So stop by and see us then. And really, one of the things that we're trying to do is make sure that everyone has a bag. So we're going to senior centers. One of my colleagues, Jeana McNeil, has done 5 presentations at the senior centers in Melrose, distributing reusable bags to everyone who's there. So at this point, we're, really, that is a big focus for us, making sure that everyone in the community has one or more reusable bags at their disposal. And then the key is you have to remember to take them with you when you go.
That's the key. That is the key. So it's got to be in the car, up in the front seat, because I can take it in the car, but then it's reminding to just bring it in the actual store.
Yeah,
so.
Very true. It's like put it in that handy place, find the system that works for you. Yeah. They make some that are like little tiny that roll up to put in your pocketbook or in your pockets. Put them by your keys, whatever sort of system works for you.
Yeah, great. So how can somebody get involved with the initiative at all if they're interested?
Yeah, there's a couple ways. One is you can get in touch with us via our Facebook page, which is at BYOBag Melrose on Facebook.
Okay, we'll link it up here too.
BYOBag Melrose on Facebook. Yeah. You can volunteer with us if you contact us through the Facebook page and want to get involved in any of the outreach events that we're doing. And we also encourage you, getting back to the idea of potentially a plastic bag ordinance here in Melrose, to contact the mayor and your alderman. One of the things that we've really heard loud and clear in the conversations we've had with them is, citizen input really does matter. Melrose is a community that's, showing a lot of commitment to climate change through the mayor's climate action commitment and some other initiatives. And so this is really an issue that aldermen want to hear from constituents on. They love to hear from you on anything, so feel free to get in touch with your alderman. So those are some of the main ways to get involved.
Awesome.
And of course, bringing your own bag whenever possible.
Absolutely. Great, Jeana, thank you so much for taking the time. This has been great. If you have any comments, please leave them down below and go visit their Facebook page, BYOBag Melrose.
Yep.
And that's about it. Thanks so much, Jeana.
Thank you.
All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.